Today we're going to be talking about something that a lot of people have been wondering about and console players have been worrying about, and that is the new CarX update, which is very interesting. So as you know, for the longest time, CarX players have been asking for content from the devs, such as vehicles, vehicle mods, maps, and what have you. And for the longest time, PC players have been able to access all of this content via Kino mod. So even though the devs won't give us access to new content, obviously like fan-created maps and fan-created vehicles and fan-created what have you has always been accessible to us since Kino mod was developed. But console users have always not really had the luxury of using Kino mod because you can't have mods on console until now, sort of. So basically what this update is, the 2.19 update, the devs of CarX have basically allowed the addition of modded maps into, or fan created maps should I say, into CarX Drift. So if you go along to Workshop, where you see the modifications and library, if you go to Track Workshop, you're going to see loads of tracks that you otherwise wouldn't recognise. These maps are all fan created, and some of them are goofy and some of them are like better maps than what the CarX team have been giving us for the last 5 years or however long this game's been out for. And I'm going to showcase some of those. The reason I'm making this video is because a lot of console players are worrying that they are not going to get access to this because obviously they don't have Steam Workshop available to them on PlayStation and Xbox. However, what CarX done and what the devs have done is basically answered our questions of asking them to make new maps and what have you, and they basically turned around and said do it yourself. So now people can create their own maps and add them to Steam Workshop. And what CarX are doing is basically making them available in the game without the use of Steam Workshop via what I assume is like hyperlink shortcuts or whatever you want to call it. So they're basically importing the maps directly into the game from Steam Workshop. And what console players are going to be able to do is go to this tab and choose to download a map. Like basically as you see on screen. And I'm going to show you some of the maps that are available and give you something to look forward to basically. So the first map we're going to be showcasing is my favourite of the selection, which is Shadow Valley. The Shadow Valley tandem server. So it's basically a map that's like entirely designed around tandem drifting. But yeah, I'm going to go do a quick lap and show you what it's all about. So as you can see, like there's loads of like it's basically just a map with nice smooth transitions that are perfect for tandeming. And this is, in my eyes, better than anything we've received from CarX themselves since the launch of the game. Like many people's fan favourite for tandeming is Red Rock. This blows Red Rock out of the water. Nothing comes close to this map as of now. But obviously, as fans create future maps that become available to us, that could change. But for now, this is the best map that's available to us, especially for tandeming. Loads of smooth transitions. So I've just done this track in reverse. But the correct way to do this track is to actually come out of the car park and line up here. There's cones here. There's cones that direct left for the chase car, and then there's cones that go straight for the lead car. And then this is the way that you're meant to like, run the track, but people have just realised it's more enjoyable to run it the opposite direction. The good thing about this map as well is if you're playing with friends or like you're a streamer or a YouTuber and you want to host events, it actually has a podium. So if you used to do tandem events, you can come and line up on the podium up here. And basically just have little fun competitions with your friends. I'm going to show you one more map, which is also one of my favourites. It's basically a mountain track that's set in like a Japan themed, well, mountain, and it's like initially themed Toge type shenanigans, and I'm going to show you that right now. It's called Irazaka. So at the top of the map there's a little meeting point, like a little petrol garage, that you can meet up with your friends before you start your run. This map is kind of like dark theme too, which I like, find it much more interesting. But yeah, let me just give you a little run of this map. This map is far too large for me to give you one run, like a whole rundown in one video. So yeah, it's a very tight and intricate track this is. This isn't a track where you can just bring any old car that you've been playing in regular car wrecks on. Like, you need a car that's specifically tuned for this map, in my opinion. It's so tight and intricate, it's unlike any other map that's in the game. And right now I'm trying to do it in a 900 horsepower E36, which we'll see how that ends up. The car that I usually drift this in is the A86. So obviously, like, that car was bred for this. But yeah, this is the sort of content you're going to be able to look forward to, even as a console user. But yeah, for now I'm going to show PC players how to access the beta of this and give it a try for yourself. So let's go do that now. So the way that PC players are going to be able to access the content in beta is by opening Steam, going down to your CarX Drift, right click it, go down to properties, go to betas, and then go to beta participation. And then go down to PTR 2.19 public test pre-release and click on that, and then relaunch your game, and then you'll have access to all of the content that you could wish to have access to before it's actually released to PC and console. But anyway, yeah, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you'd like to see next.